What is happening, everybody? Kellen Chafee and the beautiful Viking marketer, Thor marketer, Mr. Mark Wilson here. Guys, I'm going to blow your mind on this webinar as well. I'm going to be speaking very, very quickly because A, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Like I got the pre-workout in me. B, I want to get to the information as quickly as possible, as flawlessly as possible. So get out your, some paper and a pen. Make sure you guys are taking notes. Me and Mark are going to completely shatter your world. We're going to show you how you can make $10 billion by clicking 4 buttons on the internet. Wrong. That's not going to happen. But we're going to show you guys how we make a very good wage or very good living without having to put in countless hours working for somebody else. All right, guys. So awesome. Mark's going to introduce himself a little bit later. I'm about to show you on this presentation, on this masterclass, DFM solution to living the laptop lifestyle. The method I'm about to go through right now of online marketing is going to show you how you can grow your online business a lot faster than most without having to spend countless hours watching random videos feeling like a friggin' idiot. Okay, here at DFM, we're going to make it very fun and we make it extremely easy for the newest person. All right. Before we begin, this webinar is definitely for you if you are sick of working those 40-hour work weeks to make your boss rich. I don't know about you guys. I was a heavy-duty mechanic 3.5 years ago. Didn't mind the work. Boss was a giant dick. I don't know about you guys. Some bosses are good. Some are bad. I don't know. This is definitely for you if you're sick of that never-ending routine, guys. Oh, my, waking up to that alarm clock, getting your lunch made, going to the gym, going to work, coming home, watching TV, making dinner, doing the same thing over and over again so you can put a roof over your head. If you're sick of that, this is definitely for you. If you want true time freedom and financial freedom, this is so for you guys. Like, I feel like there's a very big misconception, and I used to believe this as well, but my big master plan to get freedom was to start a mobile repair company and start my own brick and mortar business. And I came to the realization that if I did that, I was going to have to babysit countless employees. It was just going to be nothing but a headache. So I'm going to show you how you can create true time freedom and financial freedom without having to babysit people. Okay. As well, this is definitely for you if you're looking to make a larger income with a lot less time investment. We're pretty much going to be showing you guys how you can trade money to make more money. Okay. And this is also for you. Maybe you love your work. Maybe you're making like 6 figures a year already. You just want to make a little extra side income. This is definitely for you. Now, you do not need to keep watching this webinar if you think you're just going to make $1 million overnight. Guys, there's no such thing as easy money. With that being said, what Mark and I are going to show you on this masterclass, it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Okay, if you're not motivated for change, if you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not coachable or trainable, and if you cannot follow simple videos and instructions, this is not for you. Okay?
They are really simple. They're very simple. And
yeah.
Which is sweet, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like if Mark is one of my best, most successful students, guys. If Mark can do it, he used to be a mechanic as well. You guys got this.
Yeah, I used to have to click like 3 seconds and then stop it. That's how tech savvy I was, you know?
Mark, you're just pretty, bro. You're just pretty. Come on.
I know. That's all I'm good here for.
All right. So on this masterclass, you guys are about to learn how people with no experience, zero experience, are able to start an online business with DFM and are able to create lives of freedom for themselves by generating, multiple 5-figure months. All right. As well, you're going to learn how you can make sales commissions without having to sell anything, without having to talk to somebody, without having to jam a product down someone's throat. This is called affiliate marketing. Okay. As well, you're going to learn how you can turn complete strangers into paying customers with something called a sales funnel. We're going to go through what that is soon. I'm sure you're like, Kellen, I have no idea what the hell a sales funnel is. Don't worry, I got your back. As well, you're going to learn, if you don't know what any of those things are, like affiliate marketing, sales funnels, nor did we, okay? Both Mark and I was a heavy-duty mechanic. He was a regular mechanic. Haha, I was heavy-duty. We didn't know what any of these things were, guys. It's not about having the skills right now to make, 10K a month or 20K a month. It's about putting the work to learn those skills. So, with time and consistency, you will pick it up. I promise you that. Okay.
Yeah. Those words were so foreign to me. Like when we got started here, like I had no clue. Like when I first met you and, you just wowed me with just so much. And I just those things didn't even matter. It was just, I wanted that way out, and that's what it was. And it was easy to adjust, right?
Yeah, I bedazzled you. Now, as well, guys, on top of the 5-figure months of top of learning with no experience, you're also going to learn 3 secrets that we've created to get you out of that rat race, which secret number 1 is how to prevent yourself from going down that rabbit hole and capping out your income potential. And as well, we're going to show you guys how you can generate up to $5,000 to $10,000 in one sale in some cases. As well, secret number 2, you're going to learn that one missing link that most entrepreneurs do not have when starting their business that would, if they used it, would instantly 10x it. And as well, you guys are going to learn how you can explode your online business with uber targeted advertising that would be in front of an almost unlimited audience. I'm going to be showing you guys this hands on. Okay. Now, before we dive into the material, I really want you to paint a picture. Imagine, just take a second and imagine if you worked online, you were able to make multiple 5 figures a month, and you were able to travel the world or work from around the world whenever you saw fit. Actually catching my flight to Panama here in about 4 hours. Imagine, just sit and think for a second. Imagine if you had true time freedom and financial freedom. If you had, you check your bank account balance and there's $50,000 in there at all times minimum, and you didn't have to ask for time off to travel or to spend time with your friends or family. Just imagine if you had that true freedom. Okay. Imagine if you were able to spend as much time with your kids as you saw fit until they're being little bastards and then you pawn them off.
Just put them away first.
If you have. I got 2 daughters. Mark has 2 sons. They're probably going to get married when they grow up. Who knows? Yeah.
Just have a lot of blonde-haired, blue-eyed babies, eh?
That's exactly it. And guys, I really, 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 really imagine if you simply had the choice to do whatever you wanted every single day. I'm going to get a little deep and a little bit personal here. I just made up with my ex-girlfriend. I'm not even going to drop what her name is because she'd probably be pissed if I did. Just made up, and yesterday I literally booked a trip for me and her to go to Panama so that we can kind of reconnect and fix things. And it's not like, yeah, that sounds great, but it's not even doing that that's so awesome. It's simply having the choice. Like if Mark says to me right now, hey, Kellen, you want to go to China tomorrow? Well, I can't go because we went to Panama. But if Mark was like, let's go to China, I could be like, yeah, let's do that. Now, that's something profound. That's something that I want for everybody. And that's something that the only way I know how to achieve it is if you either win the lottery or run an online business. Right? Wow. Just think about that for a sec.
And I think that's huge, man. Like to actually have control over your life. Like how many people can actually say they have true control over how every day is going to happen and like what's going to like go on, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, and I feel like a lot of people think it's not possible, right? But, and we're going to be going through a small exercise a little bit later on. That's going to give you guys a little bit more perspective as to what you want and how to make it a reality for yourself. Going to change your life. Okay. And then as well, guys, just imagine if you could change other people's lives. Now, like this is one of the biggest ones for me. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys want to make 10, 20, 30K a month. You guys want to quit your job. You want to be able to travel. You guys want to be able to do what you want. I completely get that. But I'm going to tell you something right now. When you guys start crushing multiple 5 figures a month, it's not about the money anymore. You have everything you could ever want, which is why I love what I do. I change lives. I help other people create freedom for themselves. And I'm going to tell you something right now. There is no amount of money that you will ever make as compared to changing somebody's life. That amount of fulfillment. Like that's my why, guys. That's what gets me my ass out of bed in the morning. The fact that I changed Mark's life. Mark never has to work a job ever again. And now he's coaching as well and taking people under his wing. And guys, that's the most profound thing. Okay, that's why
we're a movement, baby. Global prosperity, right?
Yeah, baby. Digital freedom movement. Okay. I know why you guys are here. Like I'm a psychic, it's a blessing. I know why you guys are here. You guys, you're just tired of not living up to your full potential. And you deep down inside, you know that you are meant for greater things. Do you ever I used to have, I grew up in foster care my entire life, grew up very, very poor as a child. It made me realize at a very, very young age of life I didn't want to live. And I always knew I was going to make it. You know what I mean? I knew I was going to succeed. I didn't know how. Do you know what I mean? Did you guys feel that? Okay. Maybe you're just tired of that routine, right? Eat, sleep, work, repeat. Could you imagine, just stop and think, could you imagine doing what you're doing, living that same routine until you retire or die at 60 or 65 years old?
Bro, do you remember when you quit your job, how surreal it was? Like you almost felt like for like months afterwards, like you're supposed to be somewhere else because it
Oh,
was so unnatural
oh,
not
dude.
to go to work, right? Like it was just, it was weird, right?
It was the scariest moment of my life quitting my job. I was like, what if the internet goes down? I'm screwed. It followed me for about a year. That fear of success, and that's a hard one to get over for sure. Okay, maybe you're just sick and tired of living check to check, and it seems like you can never get ahead. Like you'll start saving money, then the car will break down, and then there goes your savings. And I can already tell you why that's happening, guys. Okay, I'm gonna break that down for you a little bit later. Maybe you want to live an extraordinary life, but you just don't know how, like I did. Right? You always knew you were meant to be successful and you were meant to do great things. You just don't know what that thing is yet. Okay. And I can safely say I already know mine, and mine's changing other people's lives. Okay. Okay. Maybe you just want to travel and you want time freedom, financial freedom, so that you can lay on the beach and eat Doritos or watch Letterkenny. Like, who knows what that might be. It's simply, again, it's about having the choice, guys. And I'm going to show you guys how you guys can get that freedom. I'm going to show you how Mark and I did it. Okay. Now, guys, a little bit about myself. Like, as I said before, 3.5 years ago, as a heavy-duty mechanic, I used to pull wrenches for a living, busted my knuckles every single day. I didn't grow hair on my knees for about 2 years because I kneeled on concrete all day. Got involved with online business in March 3rd, 2016. And as I said before, I had zero experience and little startup capital. I was actually about $2,500 in credit card debt. And I was going further and further in every single month. And I couldn't get out of that hole. Since being in this industry, guys, with the skills that I've learned, I've been able to create 5 different types of online business, including a social media marketing company, a clothing line, an e-commerce store, an affiliate marketing business, and as well Digital Freedom Movement, which is a training platform. I've been able to generate close to $2 million in the last 3 years, which isn't bad considering the fact that I used to change brakes for a living. And now I travel the world about 4 to 6 months a year, sometimes a little bit more. And I live life on my own terms every single day. And I want to make a very powerful statement right now. And that statement is, guys, I have lived more in the last 3 years as an online entrepreneur than I've lived my entire 28 years on this planet combined. And I really want you to think about that for a second. You know what I mean? It's not about the amount of years in your life. It's about the amount of life in your years. You have to love what you do. It's not always about money, right? If you guys are going to a job for 8 to 10 hours a day and you hate what you do, that is a massive portion of your life that you're spending being miserable, right? You guys need to change that. I'm not saying you guys got to start an online business to be happy. I'm saying you just got to love what you do every day. I don't care what that is. Okay. All right. So I literally went from this to this. I went from.
Do you guys see that baby face over there? Like, look.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Now
it's like you grew up and you became happy.
I know. It's like I started being happy and I grew facial hair, just like that. Boom. I couldn't grow up.
This one looked more like me, I think. I think that's probably what it was.
Like even now, 20-8, I still grow patchy on the sides. That's why I got the goatee going on here. I don't know, but yeah, baby face to goatee. You could have that too. Awesome, but all over the world. Cool. Now, okay, what is this even about? Kellen, shut up. Kellen, shut up. Just get to the damn point. Stop wasting my time. Okay, so DFM, what is Digital Freedom Movement? DFM is an affiliate marketing training platform that automates 90% of the workload for the newest person, that being you, so that you only need to focus on 10%. If you're wondering, like, Kellen, okay, well, what would be my 10%? I'm going to tell you, but you got to stay a little bit later to the end, okay? Now, not only that, guys, we also cover over 17 grand a year for you in software costs, because I know if someone was like, yeah, I'll coach you, but you got to drop 17K on software to do something you have no idea even how to do it, I'd be like, yeah, no, bye, not going to happen. Okay. All right. So that's a little bit about what DFM is. What the hell is affiliate marketing? Like I didn't know what that is. Mark didn't know what that was when we started. Affiliate marketing, the most easy term is it's selling products and services for other companies or people to make a commission into your bank account or to make a commission. All right. So, you know, Mark and I, we're not creative enough to make or invent our own products. So instead we sell other people's or other companies' products to make money. Okay. Actually, that's a lie. I created a clothing line. So that's not really an invention. I guess it's an idea or a brand, but I don't know. Okay. Why would you want to start an affiliate marketing business? guys, look at the trends. More and more people every single year, well, look at 2018, 56% of the world's population had access to the internet, and over 30% of those people bought a digital product in one way, shape, or form. It's that trend that just never stops ending. So you have two options. You could be the person buying the product, or you could be the person selling the product. What would you rather do? Both for me. I love buying shit online. Okay, so slow down. So if you're an affiliate, what kind of companies could you sell for? Like, Kellen, okay, affiliate marketing, what kind of products can I sell? You can market for a tiny little company called Amazon. You might have heard of them. eBay, Walmart, you ever heard of them? Yeah, you can market for them too. Yes, that means that Mark and I have the potential to market any one of Amazon's products, eBay's products, Nike's products, to make a commission online. That seems pretty cool, right? But you didn't know that. Wow. Okay, money. Kellen, let's get down to dollars and cents. How much money am I going to make if I market for Amazon? Amazon will pay you anywhere from 1 to 10%. Walmart is the same at 1 to 10%. And then we have Best Buy, 1% or a set commission. I'm going to get you guys in on a little secret. Mark and I don't market for Amazon or Walmart. Why is that? Because, come on, guys. Do we look like the kind of guys that like to nickel and dime? Not really. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm selling a $100 product for Amazon and I'm making 10%, that's a $10 check. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see these $6,000 paychecks coming in the mailbox. I want to see $3,000 paychecks coming into the mailbox. I want to see, oh, this is a $230 paycheck. This is a $920 paycheck. We got a whole friggin' stack of them right here. Awesome. Cool. All right. I don't know about you guys. I don't like to nickel and dime. Okay. So what we've done here at DFM is we've broken up the affiliate marketing world into 3 main categories. We have low ticket items, medium ticket items, and high ticket items. If you take a minute, low ticket is usually, these items cost $1 to $150 at 1 to 10% commission earned. Medium ticket is $150 to $300 at 11 to 19% commission earned. And then we have high ticket items. Now these items usually cost anywhere from $300 to $20,000 plus at 20 to 53% commission earned. Holy Santa Claus shit, right? Now you might be asking yourself, well, Kellen, why? Like, why do high ticket sales pay way more? And the answer to that question is because they're harder to sell. I'm going to be blunt and honest with you guys. If you're selling last year I sold a $27,000 luxury vacation and I made $14,400 in one sale. And the reason why I got paid so much is because, again, it's harder to sell. Not only do you have to find a consumer that's interested in the product, but you would also have to qualify that consumer. You have to know that that person can afford what you're marketing or selling. And I'm going to show you guys exactly my exact formula to make that happen in like 15 minutes here. Okay, that's going to blow your mind. Hands on.
Secrets, baby, they're coming.
Ooh, all of them. We should be charging for this webinar. If you guys pitch in $5 right now, Mark will take a shirt off.
I don't think anyone wants that, bro.
You're beautiful, Mark. I don't care what anybody says about you. All right. So what we love to do, like the majority of the close to 2 million that I've made, guys, has been from high ticket sales. I still do low and medium ticket, but majority has been high. So again, what we love to do is we look for those high ticket items. We find out which ones are selling well. Okay. And these items usually bring anywhere from, again, 20 to up to 53% commission per sale. Okay. Now keep in mind that could be anywhere from $1,000 in your pocket to 10 grand in your pocket. One sale in some cases. And keep in mind that it takes the exact same amount of time to market a low ticket item as it does for a high ticket one. So if you want to lay your ass on a beach for an hour a day and put in work, are you going to want to invest that hour in low ticket items from Amazon and Walmart? Or would you want to push high ticket items and have that time, be compensated for that hour's time? I don't know, you tell me. Okay. Here's a little example. I'm going to bring out the Viking marketer, Mr. Thor there. Come on out here and break this down for these beautiful people.
So just as Kellen was saying, like, I'm just going to basically break it down for you guys so you can understand the reason or the big difference between these low ticket items and the high ticket items, right? So as Kellen was saying, you can't do, Amazon, all those companies, right? So some of the most commonly sold items on those platforms are tank tops and leggings, right? You can sell anything on them. But once again, you're making at max 10% commission. Okay, so let's just say on average, these things cost about $50 per item. You know, you're making 10%. That means you're making $5. These companies, they sell, you know, hundreds of millions of items every single day. That all sounds pretty simple, right? To make $5, right? Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Well, you know, the issue is we're no longer children, right? Like we're not like 6 years old when, you know, the tooth fairy comes and you get $5 and you dance all around. We're adults with bills and, you know, really want to enjoy life, right? So on average, you need to make about $4,000 every single month, right? So to make about $4,000 and you're making $5 a pop, well, that means 800 units are being sold every single month, guys. That is around about 25 items, 27 items a day that you guys have to sell every single day of the month. And you guys, I know you're most likely entry level here. I have never come close to 800 items, okay? Helen has never come close. Combined, we've never come close. And we make a lot more than $4,000 in a week, let alone a month, right? Most times days. But anyways, that's just the reason why. It's just not as, you know, doesn't make as much sense to really market those low ticket items, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, what's easier, selling 800 products to 800 different people or selling one product to one person and making double that? I don't know. What's easier?
Definitely sounds a little bit easier the other way.
Okay, now you guys might be thinking, okay, well, if I become an affiliate marketer, I don't know who to affiliate with, and I don't know what products to sell. I don't know what's selling well. That's a very, very, very big problem, and a lot of people think the same thing, and a lot of people don't know what to sell, which is why we have you covered. So because me and Mark waste countless dollars testing different products, services, and figuring out what sells well, we let everybody inside of VFM like, hey, we know this works. This is converting well, blah, 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 blah. So imagine, just think about for a second, what if you had access to the exact same funnel that Mark and I use to generate 5 to 10 grand a week? What if? Right? It's already been tested. It's already been proven. We already know it works, right? Okay. Sales funnel. What is that? Like, nobody knows what a sales funnel is. A sales funnel takes someone from being interested in buying your product or service to actually making that buying decision. This is how you can turn strangers into customers at scale. So if you look at the top here, first you have traffic. Okay, this comes from advertising. Think of traffic as people or consumers. Okay. The traffic sees the advertisement, clicks on a link, and it would bring them to a capture page or a landing page or a squeeze page. It's all the same thing. All right. At that point, you would get their information, like their name or their email. It could be a phone number. That's not very common, but you know, collect the information. Just a little pause here. At which point you can use that information in the future to market further products and services. That's called like upsells, downsells, stuff like that. Okay, so awesome. So you get their information, they see the opportunity offer, they click a button, and then they would actually go to the affiliate site. And then when they buy the product or service, boom, the sale is made and you make money. Now, the best part about this is that I'm actually making sales right now. I'm talking to you guys and I'm making sales right now. When I'm traveling, when I'm hanging around with my beautiful daughters here in Brooklyn. She's the love of my life. Love you, baby. I'm able to make money, right? That's the most beautiful thing. This is how we trade money. And I'm going to show you guys in a little bit here exactly how that works. But moving on, I'm going to bring out Mr. Mark again. You did so well on the low ticket example, Mark. You might as well just crush the high ticket one too.
Perfect. So like I was saying before, guys, you know, the low ticket doesn't make as much sense. And I'll kind of break down why high ticket makes so much more sense here, okay? So commissions generally range, as Kellen said earlier, you know, between $100 and $5,000 per sale, okay? Low-end commissions, you know, are a lot different. So let's just go low-end spectrum of this, okay? So low-end, $1,000 per sale. Let's just say all you can do within 7 days, 1 week, is you can make one sale. Not bad, right? Not bad. Making one sale for $1,000. So if you go for a whole month, that's on average about $4,000 a month. So instead of that other, you know, formula where you're making 800 sales, you're now to make the exact same amount to live comfortably, you're only making 4 sales. Well, that sounds like a freaking lot easier to me. But let's just say that you can make a sale every other day and take Sundays off. Okay, so you can make 3 sales in a week. Okay, perfect. All right, you're still only making the low end spectrum of $1,000 per sale. All right, so 4 weeks in a month, as always. So that means you're making $12,000 every single month, only making 12 sales. that sounds pretty freaking life-changing to me. And it doesn't sound too hard. You're not even have to make a sale every single day. You're able to just, really take it easy and let the automation kick in and make you a living. But let me go a little bit more in depth for you.
I kind of want to pause you really quick there. Like, it's really, really funny, guys. Like, you guys look at that, you guys don't even know what you would do if you made 12 grand in 1 month. It's funny because once you have your first like $40,000 or $50,000 month, you look at 12K and you're like, I pissed 12K. Like, I was broke making 12K a month. Not to sound like I'm very, very humble and I'm very, very grateful, but I'm just want to state a fact though. That's on the low end. That's on the very, very low end. That's the minimum mark's about to blow your freaking mind.
Yeah, man, my first ever 10K month, I was able to go take my family to Hawaii. Like, my whole family. So, I mean, you guys, like, those are the things that you can do with that kind of money. But like I said, it gets better from here. So let's just say that you go on the high end. Instead of the low end, we're all the way up to that high end, okay? So you're making $5,000 per sale. Perfect. Now, you tone it back and you're only making 1 sale a week. So 7 days, you can only make 1 sale. You're making $5,000 per sale. That means now, in a 4-week month, like all months are, you're making $20,000 in a month. Like, that's insane. That's what the average is, or it's just a little bit below average of the average American makes in a whole year. And you're making it 1 month, just making 4 sales a month. That's pretty fucking life-changing. And it doesn't sound too hard because you're not having to put in too much work and you're barely having to generate sales.
That's exactly it. But and I know what you guys are thinking right now. You're like, this seems like way too good to be true. Way too good to be true. How could that even be possible? And how it's possible is Mark and I and the founders and the coaches here at DFM have already taken all that learning curve out. Remember, it's 90% automated. We're going to show you guys that in a second here. So we've made it literally as easy as possible for the newest person with no experience to be able to plug in, follow training, and get those results as quickly as possible. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So you're an affiliate. Okay. You know what you're doing. Now, how do you market these products and services? Like, how do you do it in 2019? You could rent a billboard. You could do TV advertising. You could do radio advertising. These are all proven methods that have worked time and time and time again. If they didn't work, they wouldn't exist, right? Well, we're not going to teach you that here at DFM. No. We got something better. We have something that's like so 2019. Okay. We're going to teach you guys Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing. Okay. Now, out of every platform that we could really narrow in on and focus on, we choose Facebook. And the reason why is because it's the biggest social media platform on the planet with over 2.3 billion monthly active users. That's where everybody is. That's where everybody's always looking. Like, don't lie. What do you do when you get up first thing in the morning? You're still in bed. What do you do? You reach for the phone and you check your Facebook or your Instagram or your Snapchat, and you always go to the social media, right? Hold on to me. I know. People are addicted, right? So again, let's do a little recap if you still don't get it. I get it. Like, I had to hear this spiel like 48 times before I actually understood. But step number 1 is you need to become an affiliate. You can actually pause this masterclass right now. Go to Google and type in Amazon, become an affiliate with Amazon. And you'll be able to see a button there that says become an affiliate or start selling. And it takes about 10 minutes to register. At that point, you get given custom coded links for any product that Amazon offers. Okay, so become affiliated with the company. Great. And then you're going to want to choose a product or service to sell or market. Your coach will help you do that with DFM, by the way. Once you've chosen a product or a service to sell or market, you need to build an ad campaign for it. I'm not going to show you how to do it because that's my secret. You're going to want to build an ad campaign showing what the product is, information about the product. It's got to be really, really catchy and appealing. Okay. And then you got to start marketing. You got to start split testing. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do this. Like, I'm going to show you guys my formula for it. So when you start marketing, you are not marketing to your friends or your family. You're marketing to any person ever that uses the Facebook or Instagram platform. Okay, I'm going to show you how that works in a minute. So once you start marketing, your ad is going to start appearing in people's timelines that you choose. Okay, like so. So I'm scrolling through my it's 7 a.m. I just woke up. I'm just scrolling through my Facebook here, and I see this ad for this Oakley jacket. I'm like, wow, that's a sick jacket. I want to buy that. And I click on your link, and it's going to take me over to Amazon or wherever the jacket is hosted. And when I buy that product, you just made money. Okay, what did you do? You were, taking the wife out for dinner. Maybe you're playing with your kids or traveling or having a little hanky-panky time, who knows? And you're able to make money just like that. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Okay, now, does DFM have an affiliate program? These guys, they teach affiliate marketing, but do they have an affiliate program built for DFM? The answer is yeah. Some of our members actually promote DFM as a product or service, and we've seen people make anywhere from a few hundred to even up to 15 grand 1 month just promoting DFM as a product. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Now, guys, how does this happen, right? How has TV advertising and radio advertising been conquered by social media marketing? And the answer is very apparent and in your face. If you drive by a bus stop or you go into a shopping mall, what is everybody doing? They're always on their phones. Like, people are addicted, right? In 2018, guys, 2.5 billion people had access to smartphone devices. And because of the influx in smartphones, social media has completely skyrocketed, and it's just starting out. It's getting bigger every single day. Right? Awesome. Now, Mark, come on out here, and he's going to tell you guys secret number 2. You guys already learned secret number 1. We're going to do a recap in a minute, but secret number 2, hit it.
All right, cool. So I'm sure you guys probably already realized I'm Mr. Know-It-All, right? That's me right there. I got the glasses on. No, that's not me. Anyways, guys, so I was just like you guys at one point in time, and I was grinding it out, as Kellen said, mechanic, right? And I had one of those bosses that, really liked to cut me down all the time. And I knew that I wanted out. I wanted something bigger for myself, right? So I kept seeing every time, as Kellen said, your focus is on your phone, right? Every time I'd have my lunch break, I'd pop onto Facebook, see these new crazy cool people traveling the world, having these lifestyle of their dreams, 19-year-old kids having better lives than a 30-year-old man. I was like, you know what? There's got to be something here, right? So I started looking into it, right? I began to look into the online world, and everywhere I looked, as I was trying to find information, everyone had their hand up. It cost money if I wanted, their secrets, what they were doing to find success. And I was just like, F that, right? Like, I was not willing to put money into this, right? And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to watch videos, read articles, and I'm going to figure out this without spending any money. So I started doing that, guys. Video after video after video, countless hours, guys, watching these things. And I always got to this certain level of information until, like, why people were doing things, how people were doing things, not just, that there was stuff to do. I knew all these different things that you could do now, but I had no freaking clue how to do it at all, guys. So it ended up all my research being pointless because I had no freaking clue still.
How much time did you waste, Mark? How much time did you waste doing research like that?
I probably would say like over 100 hours, which is just gross, right?
Do you know how much time I wasted?
How much?
None, because I had a mentor from day one.
Which is crazy, right? Like, that's the smart way. You would think, right? That would be the way that you do it. And it never got me anywhere. And I just kept seeing more and more people find success as I was wasting this time. So I did learn, guys. I did learn through this, and I did come to some conclusions here, all right? So the first very, very important lesson that I learned that every good, successful entrepreneur needs to know is you have to be willing to open up your wallet and spend some money if you want to make money. Money makes money, guys. There's nothing out there that not investing money into will make you tons of money. It's just not a thing, okay? If you ever want your life to be changed, you have to invest into that, right? And the number 2 is basically, you don't want to be the first person with an idea, okay? There's this common misconception out there. I couldn't say that word for some reason. You have to be the first person with an idea. If you're going to strike rich, you need to, be the first person, state of the art, never done before, never seen before, got this mind-blowing idea. Guess what, guys? I never have had a mind-blowing idea in my life. And I do pretty well, guys. And that's because you don't want to have pioneer syndrome, guys. You don't, okay? And now I'm going to explain to you guys what pioneer syndrome is.
For sure. At the same time, I just want to throw a quick note in there. Look at how many entrepreneurs are popping up. And a lot of them do have good ideas, but a lot of them crash and burn too. So, I'm not saying don't think of your own ideas. I'd say, duplicate somebody else's process and somebody else's ideas, because you already know it works. And then once you've had success and you have money to throw around, at that point, start making products. Me and Mark are in the middle of patenting our own product right now. Who knows if it's going to work out or not? But we already have success in other places. So That's all I want to say. Goodbye.
Yeah, for sure. It's like it's going to the casino. You're playing with house money at that point in time. You can build an empire, but it has to start with their first success first, right?
That's right. That's exactly it.
Exactly. So why is Pioneer Syndrome bad, guys? It's because this guy has an arrow inside in his back for a reason, okay? That's not fun. You don't want an arrow in your back, all right? So
Did you draw that yourself, Mark, or?
Good. Come on now, all right?
I'm so proud of you. You're so special.
Awesome. Yeah, Pioneer are basically first people that do anything, okay? The guinea pigs, the test subjects, all that type of stuff to see if something's actually going to work, okay? These are the people that get those, arrows inside their backs. No one has ever used guinea pig as a good term. You know what I mean? Like if you're like, oh, you're a guinea pig. You're like, no, I don't want to be a guinea pig. That's the reason for it, because it's not good, guys, all right? Most times when people are trying something out, they have to get those arrows inside their back, and then somebody else will come along and then pick it up after you and then take it home, okay? So what a much smarter, less hurtful way of doing business is, you take somebody else's success. You see what else is going on and what other people are using to be successful, and you mimic those. You put your own eyes on it, you put your own spin on it, and you find success that way. You already know that it's being tried and tested. It's going to work. All you need to do is make it your own. That's a lot easier, right?
That's exactly it. Make small little tweaks, duplicate, make small tweaks to make it your own. I know that some of you guys might think, oh, you fucking copycats. Guys, it works, okay? It works. That's what you have to do. If Joe Bob over here spent $10 billion figuring out what it works, why the heck am I going to spend $10 billion when I could just look at what he did, make it my own, and duplicate it, right? Boom. There you go. Easy.
Exactly. The money's the same, regardless if you mimicked it or made it your own. It's still just as nice. There's just as many zeros in your bank account then, right?
You got it. You nailed it, right? So, guys, okay, so we've been over 2 of the secrets so far. You guys now know how to prevent yourself from going down that rabbit hole and capping out your income potential. What you're doing currently is most likely you are going to work. You're trading time to make money. If you keep doing that, like how much money could you potentially make? Maybe like $40 an hour, $50 an hour. You are, if somebody is telling you what you're worth, and you'll only ever be able to make X amount of money. But if you guys start trading money to make more money, well then, there's only so many hours in a day. Like there's no cap on that, right? Perfect. And you also know how to make 5K a sale, but high ticket sales. Awesome. Secret number 2, the one missing link that most entrepreneurs do not have when starting their business. And the answer to that question is a mentor. All right. So many people contact me on a daily basis. Like start an e-commerce store, or they're doing like this, Wish store. And they're like, I'm not getting the results I want. And I say to them, did you invest in a mentor or training or mentorship? And they say no every single time. So what have they done at this point? They've wasted X amount of time not knowing how to do anything, and they've wasted X amount of money trying to run advertising when they have zero clue what they're doing. So maybe they've invested $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000 and they've gotten nowhere when they could have taken a small fraction of that, invested into a mentor, learned what they were doing, learning the skills, invested in the training, and they could have exploded their business a lot quicker, wasted less time and less money doing it. All right, perfect. I had a mentor from day one. Okay. Secret number 3, how can you explode your business with uber targeted ads that will be almost able in front of, I can't really talk right now, an almost unlimited audience. I'm going to show you guys right now. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to back out of the Webby here. Awesome. Cool. Okay, guys. Now this is business Facebook. Okay. Now, before you ask the question, Kellen, do we have to pay for this software to do targeting on Facebook? No, it comes completely free when you create a business with Facebook and when you start advertising, okay? Now, so this is Ads Manager. This is how we run advertising on Facebook and Instagram, okay? So I'm just gonna run through some of this stuff and how powerful Facebook marketing really is and what some of the capabilities are. So I am optimizing my advertising delivery for the lead optimization. So I'm telling Facebook that I want my ads to be shown to people that I know registered for webinars or opt in on funnels or capture pages, okay? I'm collecting leads, all right? I'm selecting a budget here. Let me just move my face out of the way. Selecting a budget here. So a lot of people ask me, well, how much do I have to spend on ads? This could be anywhere from $1 a day all the way up to $10 million a day. It's completely up to you. The more money that you spend on ads, the more people that you will hit within a 24-hour period. So more people seeing your ads, which means more leads, which means more sales, okay? Awesome. Moving on. We're going to get into location targeting. You could target a tiny little town. You could target a massive city, a state, a province, a country, anywhere in the world you want. It's global. Age targeting. Okay. You can also do gender targeting. You can do language targeting. Okay. And then we're going to get into something called detail targeting. Now, this is where shit gets interesting. Okay. Facebook knows everything about everybody. They know what you like, what you hate, your behaviors, their job title, your demographic. They know if you're married. They know if a friend of yours is going to get married. They know your credit card spending. They know if you see an ad and you click on it and you go to the website and then you add it to the cart and then you back out and don't buy it. They know. If you buy it, they know. Okay. So again, Facebook knows everything about everybody. And so they've collected all of this data in which Mark and I can use to target you with products or services. So just for this example here, this is going to be a high ticket product. Okay. It's going to be a luxury vacation. It's worth $25,000. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to target US, Canada, just for the sake of the example. And now what I'm going to want to do is I'm targeting a behavior, travel behavior. So these are people who frequently travel. Facebook knows that they frequently travel, as well as people who have interest in holidays, travel, leisure, adventure travel, tourism, vacations. Okay, perfect. So as it is now, the people that I'm hitting with my advertising must be in US, Canada, between ages 21 to 60, both genders that speak English, that must also have one of the behaviors or one of the interests. Now, that's awesome. So at this point, I know that the people who see my ads will be interested in traveling, okay? But it's a $25,000 vacation. I need to make sure that the people seeing the ad can afford what I'm selling and marketing. So how would you do that? There's a few different ways you can do that. So with this example, I'm actually targeting a demographic, a financial or income demographic on Facebook, and I'm actually targeting the top 10 and top 5%, the wealthiest zip codes within the United States of America. Okay. So now I know that the people that see my ads, they live in a wealthy area, which means they probably have the money to afford what I'm marketing, selling. If you were to target people that work at McDonald's, you're probably not going to, you could hit 1 million people. You're not going to make any sales. You have to be able to qualify your audience. And so that's one way to do it. Another way to do it, you could target job titles. Like maybe I could target mechanical engineers, architects, stuff like that. That way I know that the people who see the ads can afford what I'm marketing or selling. Now, and then as well, I actually excluded unemployed people because obviously they can't afford a luxury vacation. And then as well, you can decide your placement. So like you could pop up ads within Messenger, like, when you're like going to text a friend, you could pop an ad up in there. It could be audience network. It could be the right-hand column. Nobody likes those. I never market on those at all. Stick to feeds if you guys are marketing for the best result. Okay. There's other things here like conversion window. I'm not going to get into that. It's too confusing for you guys right now. And then one last thing I just want to touch on, guys. So the power. So I'm really able to narrow in on my target audience, and you can actually narrow up to 4 times. I'm really able to narrow in. Not only that, but I'm able to hit a lot of people. So just for a $5 ad spend, Facebook is telling me that I'm going to hit a minimum of 110 people to a maximum of 559 people. Okay. Now, if this is a 25K vacation, let's just say I'll make 50%. I'm making like $12,500 on that sale. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to scale up a little bit, and like I could start off at $20. Oops, sorry. $20 a day. Now I'm hitting 448. Maybe I'm going to spend $50 a day. See what that'd be, 1.1K. Maybe I'm going to spend maybe $100 a day on this ad set. Perfect. Okay. So now Facebook's telling me I'm going to hit anywhere from 2.3 thousand all the way up to 8.7 thousand people for $100 ad spend, guys. If I run this every single day for an entire month, I'll spend about $3,000, but my profit margin is $12,500. If I sell just to one customer within 30 days, I am like, what is that? You're the math.
4 times in your money, bro.
4 times in my money right there. So I would actually probably run about $1,000 a day into this set, but you want to test. You want to test with small amounts of money. And then once you know it sells, then you scale. Right. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a small example for how powerful Facebook marketing really, really is. And this is something that we really, really love here at DFM, that we really, really have, we get deep into, have live trainings about all the time. I work one-on-one with the people I coach when it comes to this. And on a side note, if you want to start like a popsicle business or like a hot dog business or a restaurant, you can utilize that skill to market that brick and mortar business as well. This skill is $1 billion skill. It's what allowed me to create multiple businesses and actually have results in them as quickly as possible. All right, massive skill, guys. Perfect. Again, talking really fast. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew, jacked up on that pre-workout. Perfect. Okay, so you guys just learned the 3 secrets, but we got a lot more for you guys actually. Okay, now this is just some of the software that we cover for you here at DFM. We cover software like ClickFunnels, which is used to build sales funnels. Aweber, which is an autoresponder that's used to send out mass amounts of emails to thousands and thousands of people at a time. We write your guys' ad copy for your advertising. WordPress, you don't need to worry about building websites, guys, because here at DFM, we use something called sales funnels, and we build them for you. So you don't have to worry about, paying someone to build you this fancy website. That's all taken care of. We got Sam carts used to process credit card transactions, stuff like that. And then we have business coaching here that starts at $4,000 a year. I know some coaches charge like 50 or 100 grand a year, just goes up from there. But among all of these tools, they're all needed. But business coaching, guys, by far is the #1 most important. And, think of, if you're going to start a business and let's say you're not going to get a coach or a mentor, think about, if you're going to go snowboarding or skiing, you're going to be walking your ass up that hill. When there's a lift right there, you could have spent $50 for the lift and the lift would have got you there 1,000 times faster, right? So what would you rather do? Walk your ass up the hill or spend $50 and get a lift? I don't know.
Pretty sure everyone gets lift tickets every time they go to the mountain, bro.
I'm legit going to try that, Mark. Next time I go snowboarding, I'm legit going to walk up the mountain and be like, okay, this is like the perfect metaphor. Sucks. All right. So guys, this is valued about over 17 grand a year. That's expenses you do not need to worry about. Okay. Awesome. Now guys, if all this did was get you a funnel that was profitable, get you a business where you're able to put $1 in and get $2 back, would it be worth it, right? If it gave you the ability to surround yourself with positive, like-minded individuals that would push you towards the success that you dreamed of achieving, would it be worth it? Okay. How much would you pay? I really, really want to know right now. Just think about this for a second. How much would you pay to have a funnel, to have an online business that could make you 10 grand a week and train you about 520K a year or more? What if I told you it would cost you 100 grand?
I would say that's a pretty good deal. That's like every year you can buy, say, a $500,000 house for 100K. And every year you're just duplicating that, right? For only 100K, that sounds pretty worth it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, think long term, right? But that is pretty short term. But yeah, think long term. Yeah, right? Okay. Here's just what a few of our members are saying here at DFM. We have Jason here. This guy had two $200 day weeks. This guy just started. Louisa Bella had a $3,800 day. Sean, 2 $700 days his first month. Russell Jones had a $1,350 day. We got Mr. Chuck Spencer here. Chuck had tried multiple trainings online before. He just was not finding the mentorship and the success that he needed to continue. And then he saw one of my ads one day. He reached out. We hopped on a quick call. He plugged into DFM. And the guy is just taking off. The guy's beautiful. He's a beaut. Love the guy to death. And then we have Miss Mel Rubin. I've actually went and visited her. She's from London, UK, or just lives just outside of London. I've been there 2 or 3 times in the last 2 years to see her. If you actually go on my timeline, you're going to see I'm with her. So Tia, Sarah Shaw. I love traveling around and actually meeting the people that I coach face to face. Really, really cool stuff. I'm just going to move my face out of the way here. Perfect. All right. So there's Chuck and Mel. Perfect. Now, guys, not just mechanics can do this kind of stuff like me and Mark, all right? We have chefs, electricians, plumbers, engineers, real estate agents, truck drivers, welders, carpenters, stay-at-home moms, dads, business owners, bartenders. The list goes on. If you have the willingness and drive to learn and succeed, this is definitely for you guys. All right. Now, this is the dying question, that burning question. You guys are like, what's the pitch? Like, come on. Like, how much does systems like this cost? You guys might have seen this guy on the internet. His name's Ty Lopez. He's something called the Accelerator Program. It's about $5,600. Then you have Grant Cardone. This guy's like super, super famous, but me and Mark are going to crush him one day. And he has 2 different trainings. One's 20 grand, the other one's $10,000. And we have a company called SFM. They're $2,800 plus $97 a month. Now, We're not like that. No. See, here at DFM, we wanted to create something that was affordable for anybody, for everybody. We wanted those people that were super, super struggling to be able to afford to start a business, to get the mentorship and training that they needed to get out of that cycle, to get out of that rat race, and to truly change their life. So we did something incredible, guys. Okay. We created a membership with DFM, and in this membership, you get unlimited support with your 6 or 7 figure coach. So like you're going through the training and you're like, I want to scale my business, or I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, Mark, hop on a call. I need help. And Mark is right there, right? Unlimited support. Like, you know, you guys buy training from like Grant Cardone or anything like that. You are never talking to Grant Cardone, but here at DFM, we're a close-knit family. When you need help, you actually speak with us, not our assistants or tech support. It's us in person. We are family, baby.
I think actually to get a 1 hour call and you only get one of them, I think it's about $50K with him. I think that's
yeah. No, Grant Cardone's 20,000 for 1 hour.
Oh, 1 hour, yeah, 20,000.
Yeah. All right, so unlimited support, so you're never gonna have to figure it out on your own. That's valued at $12 grand a year. As well, you guys will get a 90% done for you system, so you're able to generate results as quickly as possible. Why would you learn the whole 100% and really overwhelm yourself and struggle when you only really need to focus on 10% and you can have your coach or mentor run the other 90% automation for you? Okay. As well, we have high converting ad copy for you. That's right. So you don't have to waste money on ads that you know will never work, because when you're building a new ad campaign, marketing a product or service, there's a lot of split testing that goes into it, like what words are going to work, what words aren't, what photos of the product are going to work, which ones aren't. This is all done for you. As well, you get access to advanced Facebook ads optimization, so you can make every single dollar that you have for your business count. Okay. Without marketing, you're not going to get any sales. This is a needed skill right here. You need this to win. Okay. And then we have high converting. You'll be able to get a high converting custom built sales funnel that's custom to you and your business. And all funnels have been tested and are already proven. So you don't have to worry about, like, oh, is the funnel going to convert? So on and so forth. Massive part of the learning curve taken out. And as well, you get access to all of our private chats, mastermind groups, and closed Facebook groups. So if you live in like Madagascar or something, there's always somebody awake somewhere in the world that can answer questions that you have. When I'm sleeping at 3:30 in the morning and you send me a message, I'm not going to get up and be like, hey, how you do that? I just can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. Okay.
Gotta sleep sometimes, right? But that one's the most powerful. It's crazy. Like for me, like I was surrounded by such crappy people in my life, so many negative people, and I think you're the exact same way. Is like the majority of the good people in my life are all the people that I do online business with, because they're just such positive, uplifting people. It's hard not to want to be around them, talking to them all the time, right?
Oh, I know. I think that's the case for a lot of people. Like all my friends before I started online business, they're like always partying all the time and doing this. And there's a saying I love to say, if you hang around with shit, you're going to smell like shit. So when you can surround yourself with positive, like-minded, driven people, guys, it really does rub off. Okay. Now, let's get to it here. You're like, okay, Kellen, cut the shit. What is this all about? What is
big price tags there, man?
Yeah, I know, right? It's $10 billion. Right. So guys, this is our solution to you creating that laptop lifestyle so you can do what you love on a daily basis. We have a membership. It's called the Freedom Elite, guys. This membership is $599 US. Okay. But it's actually not. Okay. Because on this masterclass right now, we're actually offering it for $299. But wait, there's more. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, the fine print. Guys, it's $299, $39.99 a month, starting a month after you join Digital Freedom Movement or purchase your membership. Okay. The value that you are getting in this membership, guys, over $29,000 US, Mark and I have spent on training so that we could rebuild it and teach all of you guys. It's so much value just packed into this one affordable membership. Okay.
You're paying 1 cent on the dollar. That's what that means. Basically for that stuff, you guys are paying 1 cent on the dollar.
Yeah. Like who here has a Costco membership, right? It's like having a Costco membership. Like you can go and buy spend countless thousands of dollars over your lifetime buying it from like Walmart or like Superstore or whatever grocery store you go to, or you can buy like a Costco membership. And like And our training is constantly being updated too. So as Facebook changes, as social media changes, as products change, we're constantly learning, growing, updating training. So you can learn and grow with us. Pretty cool. All right. Okay. So there's also free training. What? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that, Mark. We're giving away $4,200 on a free training on this masterclass right now if you purchase within the next 30 minutes. Guys, money loves speed. You have to take action. Fortune favors the bold. So on this masterclass here tonight, we're going to be giving away our complete Instagram growth course valued at over $2,000. As well, we're going to be giving away our exclusive branding course. It's going to show you how to brand your business, brand yourself, and really develop your business as a whole. Okay. As well, we're going to be giving away our personal growth and business mindset course valued at over $1,200. Guys, your success is actually starts all in here. Right? If you have a strong mentality and you're faced with problems in your life, and maybe it's a relationship or your business, and you're able to find solutions to those problems, what happens? You win every single time. It's when you think to yourself, oh, I can't overcome this hurdle, then you give up and then you quit, right? So guys, it's over $4,200 of value you're going to get right now if you get your Freedom Elite membership within the next 30 minutes. TikTok.
Only on this webinar, you get all the training you possibly could need to be successful online.
Yeah, that's right. Or you could spend, $5.99 tomorrow and do it too. But, that's your call. We'll take your money. Right? Now, guys, I'm gonna blow your mind right now. I'm going to completely shatter your world. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys 3 questions that's going to completely change the way you see the world and yourself and what it is that you want and how to get it. Okay. These 3 questions are what gave me the drive and the motivation that I needed to pull the trigger on online business to get to where I am today. So the first question is really need to develop and figure out, what is your dream? Like if you were when you start making like $30,000 a month, what would you do with your life? You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to work a job. What are you going to do? What's your dream? Do you want to travel all over the world with your friends and your family or your girlfriend or your wife or your kids, right? Do you simply just want financial freedom, time freedom, so you can do what you love? Would you spend more time with your kids? Like, Mark and I both have, I have daughters, he has sons. And one of the biggest things for me was being able to attend school events, right? I used to have to miss them all the time. Or I remember walking through Walmart with Brooklyn and she goes, Dad, can I have that toy? And I couldn't afford it. And when you look into your child's eyes and you say, no, Daddy can't afford it. I don't know if you're female or male, whoever's watching right now, but as a man, not being able to provide for his family, it's not a good feeling. It's really, really not. So that was one of my biggest driving factors, guys, because I didn't grow up with money, grew up in foster care my entire life. And so being able to provide a life for my daughters that I didn't have it's profound. Okay. Sorry. Or do you simply just want the choice to what you do every day? Like, hey, Mark, you want to go to the pub right now? Or do you want to go for dinner, lunch? Let's do it. Steak and lobster, baby.
A lot of days that we do that. It's nice, man.
Trips out to Whistler, going to the keg. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's making me horny just thinking about it. Okay? Or maybe you guys want to change lives globally. Okay, great. Now, awesome. So we know what you want. My next question to you is, how big of a priority is that to you, that you actually achieve those goals and those dreams, and you make that a reality? Now, before you answer that question or you say it out loud, I want you to think to yourself, do you believe that you can achieve it? Because you really, really do. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, I swear on my daughter's lives, it is very, very possible. And I'm willing to do everything in my power to help you make that happen if you put in the work. But you have to stop and you have to truly believe that you can achieve this. Okay? I'm a high school dropout. Dropped out grade 11, right? I had kids, my first daughter, okay? If I can do this, guys, you have no excuse on why you can't. Okay? I want you to prioritize your ultimate happiness. I want you to prioritize your dreams as number 1. Or actually, well, mine's number 2 next to my health and my kids' health. But yeah, okay? Awesome. So now we know what you want. We know it's a high priority that you achieve it. And I'm going to drop a bomb. I'm going to drop nothing but bombs on you right now. Ready? Okay? Do you know of any other way that you can achieve those dreams? Maybe it's financial freedom, time freedom, traveling the world, spend more time with your friends, family. Do you know of any other way that you can achieve those dreams without an online business? Whoa. Think about that for 1 second. Okay. These questions changed my life. I came up with three solutions to achieve my dreams. The first one was winning the lottery. Never did play. Only bought one ticket my entire life. The second one was stripping. My morals go a little bit further than that. Like, I'm good looking, but I'm not that good looking. You know what I mean? And the third one was online business. So, obviously that was the most feasible option for me. And at that point in my life, after I asked myself those questions, my fear, my skepticism faded away, and I knew what I had to do. And I knew at this point I had two options. Option number one, I take action. Maybe I suck at it and I crash and I burn and I fail. Okay. In which case I would just try again doing something else. Or I had option two, which was never, just don't do anything at all. And nothing good could happen if I took the second option. Nothing good could happen. I knew that I was going to continue to work that job. And I knew that if I did that, I was going to look back on my life in 5, 10, 20 years. And I would have looked back and I would have thought to myself, what if life could have been better? What if it could have been extraordinary? What if I could have traveled the world? What if I could have provided for my daughters? What if I could have attended those school events? I couldn't live with that, guys. Right? Failure was not an option. Share that mentality. Live in this moment with me. Right, Mark? Do you agree?
Oh, huge, man. Huge. I was the exact same way. Like, I knew that trying a different job, trying, the same thing, different hole, but with like a round peg instead of square was never going to be the answer. You had to make full change if you actually wanted full change in your life, right?
That's exactly it. Okay. Now, guys, my goal in this masterclass today was to open your eyes and just give you that insight to what your potential online can and will be if you let it. Okay. And to make you laugh, I'm sure come on, me and Mark are kind of funny guys, aren't we? Yeah.
We try, at least, right? Come on.
Yeah,
give us
like a little bit. You snuck in a few laughs. I know you did. And my goal was to also show you that you don't have to have prior experience. You need to graduate from college. You don't need a high IQ to have rapid success in the online industry, guys. Like, if you look at any successful person, look at like Richard Brunson, like so many of these very successful entrepreneurs have zero education. I'm a high school dropout. I mean, more than a lawyer and a doctor combined, guys. And you don't need an education to be successful in 2019. It's just not the way it is. Okay, times have changed. That shit is broken. You got to change with changing times, right, Mark?
Oh, you betcha, brother. You bet.
Right. Some of the questions you might have: how much money can you make in your first month? I've seen someone make $27,000 their first month. I've seen people make no money at all. It all depends on the person. If the mentorship is the same, the training is the same, what's the changing variable? It's the person. I could literally download my head into yours, but if you don't take action and if you don't do anything, you're not gonna get the results, right? So
for sure.
Yeah, so like I think a good goal would be like, I don't know, $1,000. Okay. Can I work on my online business while still working a full-time job? Yes, you can. We expect 1 hour a day commitment out of you. If you can commit 1 hour a day to your online business, this is for you, okay? Our rules here, or my rules, I don't know what Mark's are, but my rules, guys, is I tell people they cannot quit their jobs until they've doubled their income from work 2 months straight, okay? If you already make 10 grand a month, that might be a little harder to do, but you get my gist, okay? How much money do I need to spend on ads to make good money? When I'm pushing, 50K months, guys, I usually spend about $8,000 to $10,000 on advertising. Obviously, you probably don't have 8 grand to jump on ads. So start small. When you make sales, reinvest that income back into your advertising so that you're able to generate those types of incomes. Okay. What if I'm low budget and don't have money for advertising? That's a great question. We have something called organic traffic training, which shows you how to post advertising in specific areas, or we show you how to do something called piggybacking, which isn't really cool. But it is a way to get your advertising out there. And then when you do make sales, take the commission earned, choose it into actual paid advertising. You are not going to make good money doing organic ads, guys. If you want to make good money, you got to use paid advertising. Okay. Do I market to my family or my friends? No, you do not market to your friends or your family. Again, guys, you are marketing to any person that uses the Facebook platform with something called detailed targeting, which I showed you previous. Okay. Now, guys, what does $299 get you? Okay, it's going to get you over $17,000 of free software that you need to learn how to use because your coach is going to do it for you. Okay. You're going to get access to a 6 or 7 figure mentor and coach that is going to guide you along your journey. Limited access. That's priceless. Okay. You're going to get access to over 30 grand worth of training that's built for inexperienced people. Guys, I legit, me and Mark and I, we built this training for monkeys. It's that easy. And if you still can't get it, we're here to help, okay? As well, you're getting access to a group of like-minded, positive individuals that's going to be there to help and support you every step of the way. Guys, this is the most valuable thing I've ever seen. You just don't see this anymore. You don't see that unlimited coaching, that mentorship. Most training platforms are like, here's the training, figure it out. If you can't figure it out, you're sinking. Not here. Okay, we're family here at DFM, baby. Okay. Okay. At this point, you guys have two choices. Option number one, do nothing. Do not take action. You just keep doing what you're doing. Don't be me, because I followed a guy like me for over a year. And then I realized nothing in my life was changing. And I got really sick and tired of seeing other people win and succeed and travel the world and be happy all the time. And then I took action. Don't be me. Okay. Option number two, guys, pony up. Take that leap of faith and make that small investment today compared to that value you're going to get return, and give it a shot, guys. There's one guarantee that I can make you, and that is you cannot fail and you will not fail as long as you don't give up. If you don't give up, it's not a matter of if you succeed, it's a matter of when, right? Mark, when you rode a bike for the first time, did you fall down, scrape your knee?
Yeah, man, I was really bad. I drove into lots of ditches.
Okay, no, so the first time you rode a bike, you fell down, yes?
100.
Okay. Did you get back up on the bike or did you quit?
For sure, bro. I can ride a bike now. It's you got to. Right?
I didn't ask that. Did you get back on the bike or did you quit?
Oh, I kept going, bro. You keep going. You succeed at something. Isn't that what we learned when we were young?
Yes, that's exactly it. So because Mark did not give up, he got back up on the bike. He can now ride the shit out of a bicycle today. I seen it. I seen that. He did backflips.
I'm not that guy, guys. Don't try to make me do it. I'll hurt myself.
Mark, do you want to go ride bikes later?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll bring my bell.
All the way to YBR.
Yeah.
Now, what's probably going through your mind right now is you guys see this work for other people, but could you actually succeed with this, right? That was the biggest thing. The first thing for me was skepticism. I was like, oh, it's an online scam. You know, guys, if it was a scam, we would not be around right now. We launched March 2018. You know, if there's scammy things going on, we'd be blowing up all over the internet, bad reviews, blah, 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 blah. It's just not us. Okay. So, and then the second thing was, could I actually succeed, guys? Again, I said this earlier in the webinar, it's not about being the person you need to be right now to make 10 grand a month or more. It's about putting in the work to become that person. And it doesn't happen overnight. Guys, there's no such thing as easy money. With that being said, guys, with the skills that Mark and I are dedicated to teaching you, it's not a matter of if you succeed, it's a matter of when, okay? Can I afford this? Cut out that Starbucks coffee every day, you'll have enough money. Here you go. Is it the right time for me? I love this one because, you know, I'm going to tell you guys something so bold right now. The only thing that's stopping you right now from living that dream lifestyle are the bullshit excuses you keep telling yourself as to why you can't do it, right? It's never going to be the right time, or is it always the right time? Right? It's never the wrong time to take action and to start a business. Okay. Will I have enough time to work full-time on my online business? Yes, like I said before, 1 hour a day, guys, is all you need. I'm not tech savvy enough. Can I figure it out? Again, it's built for monkeys. And if for any reason you get stuck and you're confused, pause, reach out to your mentor. We'll help you. We'll help you through every step of the way. Okay. Two types of people in the world. There are people that focus on problems. I see this a lot. They're negative. You need to stop that. And the second type of person is someone who focuses on solutions. We're going to be turning you, if you're a negative person currently, we're going to turn you into a problem solver. Like I said, if you look at every single successful person ever, they have two things in common. They've all taken risks, number one. Number two is they've always been able to find solutions for the problems. And because of that, they win. If you don't find solutions to problems, then you quit and you lose. Okay? Successful, unsuccessful, problems, solutions. Okay? Awesome. Which one are you going to be? Make that choice. Better make it quick. Okay? Because you got about 20 more minutes.
Yeah, probably something about that.
It's time for change, guys. That is it. I look forward to seeing you guys on the inside. Cannot wait to help you guys crush 2019 for the rest of your lives. It's time to grind, guys.
Boom.